Hi everyone, today I'm opening the Artsnacks Plus box for the month of June already. Wow. And I got it a couple days early, which I'm very excited about. And let's see what's inside. Oopsie. So for the paper, we're getting a Royal Talens Van Gogh watercolor paper, black watercolor paper. Nice. I have tried the Stonehenge black watercolor paper, which is really nice. It's 140 pounds and it's cotton. So here it is. Oh, actually it's very, very smooth. Kind of looks like construction paper, the texture of it. But it's nice and thick. So looking forward to using this. It comes with some Rembrandt pastels, soft pastels, and I'm pretty sure we have received a pack like this in the past. Although this is a nice set of greens, I had received a set of grays, I believe. And here it is. Look at the menus. Dum Dum Lollipop. And a curated brush pen, double-ended, fine side and brush tip here. I think I have one like that. I'll double check. And the General's pastel chalk. So that's interesting. When you see this kind of black watercolor paper, you think about watercolors or gouache, but right now all the supplies are more of a dry medium package. Interesting. This will probably not work on the black paper because it's black ink. Or it will work, but it's not going to stand out. So let's see what else we have here. By the way, this one is sea green, so it's all green so far. We've got a pretty sticker, some artist chamois, which is great when you use pastels to smudge things around. We've got a Zebra Graphics mechanical pencil. It's a 0.7, so it's a little thicker. And I don't know if this pencil, yes. So it's set on HB. I don't know if you've seen this before, but some mechanical pencils are really cool because they have the option of moving the little ring here, and you can set it to the hardness of the lead you put in there. That way you can remember what you have put in there, which is a really nice feature. So this one was set to HB, and I'm not sure if that's what came in it, but I'm sure it'll say in the little menu, in the description of the menu. So it's nice. It's small, it's light. It's really nice. There's a little eraser here. And it's probably how you can put the refills in there. Simple but cute. Then we have a Cretacolor Mega Color Indigo. It feels like it's a color pencil, this one. And an Edding metallic pen, Edding 1200. Edding is usually a nice brand for markers and pens. I have a few that I like. It's made in Germany, and it's a fat nib, although you probably can make very fine tips also, and broad tips if you use it on the side. So this is a red, don't know if it says the actual color here, but it looks some kind of a red metal, maybe a copper. Let's see. Something like that. It absorbs everything on this cardboard, so I don't see the metallic part of it, but we'll see on this paper what it does. So for the Artsnacks Plus box, this is what came with the Plus box here. The Van Gogh paper, with the curated pen and the General's pastel chalk pencil. And this, just in case, it doesn't say it in English on this package, but it says it's a Nihondate Kabura Fude brush pen. So that means it's probably a little plastic nib that's flexible, which are really good. They're usually great brushes. I like those. And then if you get the regular Artsnacks pack, then you're getting all these guys. So let's see what the art prompt is this month. It says, using the Van Gogh paper, make 2 different Artsnacks challenges this month. Try one in pastels and another using your colored pencil. So one with just this, which is going to be tough because this on black paper is not going to stand out. So I'm only going to do one challenge with these. Maybe this and maybe this. And I don't know how much I can use of these because they look pretty dark, all of them. So we'll see what I can do. So I tried the supplies on 2 papers, the black paper that came in the box, as well as some white paper, and it's the Strathmore Bristol paper we get in last month's box. So the Zebra Graphics mechanical pencil is really nice. I like it. I like that it's a little broader than usual. It's 0.7 rather than the 0.5, so it's a nice change. It actually works well on both papers, and it stands out really nicely on the black paper. The Creta colored pencil looks really nice. It seems like it can take several layers, and it's nice and creamy. I wish I had a better opportunity to try it out. Maybe have different colors, be a box focused on this colored pencil maybe, rather than being a little addition, a little extra, just to add another supply in the box. Of course, it's too dark for the black paper. You can barely see it, which is a shame. The Kuretake brush pen is super juicy. The brush nib is very spongy. It's really nice because you can create very, very fine lines with it, as well as very broad lines with it. The fine tip is plastic and it's not as flexible, but you can still create fine lines and slightly thicker lines with it. It is not waterproof, so you can also play with it with water and create really nice effects. Of course, it doesn't really show on the black paper. It shows a brownish shine on it. So you do see a difference between the paper without anything in the paper with the black ink on it. And I'm probably going to use it anyway, just to say I used it. The edding pen is a nice color. I like this red. However, neither on the white paper nor the black paper does it look metallic. I tried it on a couple other papers and it didn't look metallic either on them. Now the funny thing is, I have one of those pens already in green and it works just fine on both the white paper and the black paper. What I mean by that is that it does show the metallic shine. So I don't know what's wrong with the red one. It's not metallic, although it does say it on the barrel. Anyway, moving on to the General's pastel pencil. It works well. It's a bit hard, but I've used it before and it does the job. The good thing about it being hard is that it keeps its point a little better than the average pastel pencil, and it's much easier to sharpen. Now, the pastels are great. I've used them before. We've had them before. I like them very much. The colors are beautiful. My only problem with them is that half of them don't show on the black paper. And the chamois, I think, works. I've never really liked working with chamois, but I think you really need a good layer of pastels to make it look nice. So I did use it anyway because I wanted to use all the supplies for my challenge, but it's not my favorite tool to use. I'd rather get messy and use my fingers. The black paper took all the pastels really well and the other supplies, other than the color of the supplies. It is 100% cellulose, so not cotton, and it says it's cold press. It does have a texture to it, but it's kind of smooth too, so it's really weird. And it has 12 pages. I'm not going to show the first attempt. I spent probably an hour and a half to 2 hours working on it and struggling with it and not having fun at all. Tried to use all the supplies to create this cat, and I didn't really like the result. It didn't really look like what I had in my mind. And I was just not happy. I kept on thinking, what were they thinking putting all these colors together in an Artsnacks Plus box that comes with watercolor paper? I wish they had saved that black watercolor paper for a box that came with water mediums like either gouache or watercolor or acrylic or something like that, so that I could have tried it the way it's supposed to be used. It worked fine with pastels, but I wish the box had come with pastel paper. It would have made a lot more sense, because this black paper frustrated me very much with the dark colors that I got in the box. Now, I'm not complaining about any of the supplies. They're all very good. But I do have another thing to talk about, is that June 2017, we got that same General's pastel pencil. I get it in another color, sap green. In August 2018, we got the curated brush pen. And in February 2019, the main item in the box was, like this month, the pack of Rembrandt pastels. So, again, I like those items. I really do. I just wish we had something different. Something that we hadn't received before. I know I'm always complaining. Sorry about that. Just understand that it's a little frustrating when you've been receiving this box for quite a while. Anyway, so back to the drawing. Once I was done with the cat, I was not happy with it and I decided to try something else. I just didn't know what to do. I was thinking about something foggy to try to work with that black paper. And once again, my lovely daughter, my lovely creative daughter, gave me the idea of maybe working with a forest and the light. And so I kind of included both the fog and the light and the forest. I didn't want to put any leaves or anything, so I only did the trunks, and I found a great reference picture on Pixabay that I used. So this second challenge was a lot more fun to do, although the fact again that the colors were dark was a bit frustrating, but I liked it much better. And when I was done with the pastels, I still wanted to use every single item from the box, so I ended up adding a little bush on the side so that I could use the curated pen and the edding pen as well with a touch of red. We don't see it very well, but it's there, and I used everything, and I'm happy that I did. And while I'm not going to use those supplies ever again together, I'm sure I used them each separately with more appropriate support, and I'll have fun using them this time. So that's it for today. Sorry for that little rant. I was a bit frustrated this month, but that's okay. Let me know what colors you got, and I hope you got better colors if you get the Artsnacks box. Plus, I hope you get lighter colors that stood out better on the black paper. If you only get the regular Artsnacks box, you shouldn't have any frustration because you have the choice of using your own paper. I guess I did too, but you know, it's a challenge, so... So yeah, tell me what colors you got, and if you like the box itself. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're brand new here, please consider subscribing and clicking on that little bell to find out when I'm going to post another video. Thank you all for stopping by. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.